This is a 1991 Volkswagen T4 Transporter. I don't know if it's a Caravelle, it's a camper van. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Campers, and yeah, I'm starting this new little series. We're going to start buying a few of these old campers, do what we can, little bits and pieces, tidy them up, sell them on for a nice bit of profit. So hopefully you'll join me for the ride. This will be a few episodes in this series, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's have a little walk around from the outside, and as you can see, the paintwork is faded, to say the least. A few bits and pieces here of paint missing. Same on the grille. Haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with that yet. I'm going to try and get hold of this paint. I don't know if this is a factory colour or if this is a special unique colour that's been custom done. I need to look into that, but we have the option of painting this black. I would prefer to go the original colour. The paintwork needs a really good clean and polish, but I have driven this actually. I've done about 30 odd miles in this and it drives really nice. It doesn't have power steering, which is a little bit annoying. I am looking at the possibility of adding power steering before I sell it, but it also doesn't really need it. Once you're moving, the steering's surprisingly light, you don't really notice it. These wheels, I'm going to try and clean these up a little bit. I did look at the possibility of changing them, putting some alloys on, so we shall see about that. There's some little bits of rust here and there that we can probably do something with. This strip is really annoying me, so that needs to be replaced, but that's easy enough to do. We got popped up on the top there, which we'll play around with in a moment. The seal looks like it's been glued on, so we might have a look at getting another seal for that. This stuff, this rubber stuff here, is not very expensive. It's not very hard to get hold of. Yeah, tyres are all pretty good and not very old. Yeah, it's set number plates make a world of difference, and I'm either going to put a new badge on or just take this glue stuff off. These stickers are annoying. I'm sure it was someone's pride and joy at one point, but yeah, it doesn't look very tidy, so we'll take them off. This again, possibly paint it black. I did see one of these painted black and it worked quite well with the windows, so we might just be rubbing this down and painting it. Yeah, these aren't very expensive. Might get hold of a new one because again, this is it's a little bit broken there. But all in all, pretty happy with my purchase. I won't let you know, I won't tell you how much I paid for it until the very last episode, so another reason for you to subscribe. Let's go inside, have a look inside. So up front, massive steering wheel because we have no power steering, and like I said, it doesn't really show. We've done 104,000 miles so far. Clock works. Fuel gauge and the temperature gauge are temperamental. They're a bit intermittent, so we will be looking at that. Now, one of the things that any of you watching with OCD will probably have noticed is some of the switches don't look right. So we've got heated rear window switch there. We've then got another heated rear window switch, which is facing the wrong way. And I don't know what that does, so I've got to look into that. Recirculation. This one here, this is a rear fog light switch, again mounted the wrong way from a different vehicle. And I don't know if you can hear, that turns the radiator fan on. So we've obviously got a wiring issue with the radiator fan we've got to have a look at. I don't know if that's fog light or not, because I've got a switch here which I thought was for fog light. So I don't know what that does either. And then there's another heated rear window switch. So we've got a lot of weird. In the glove box I did find some blanks, so whether that's part of it, I don't know. Old school Kenwood radio works well. We've got two fans here. I need to look up the difference. That one's just got a picture of blowing to your feet, and that one just looks like what you would normally expect. Heater works, that works well. That's pretty much it in the front. 5-speed manual, not the 4-speed, so which is an added bonus. So, if you can tell, the curtains hang down way too low, and it's really, really annoying. I keep hitting my head on them. So I'm gonna have to look. There must be some kind of tie-up thing or something I can do to tie them up. Although I think when the roof goes up, they'll probably go up with it, so then it won't be an issue. Comes with loads and loads of paperwork, manuals. There is also the original workshop manual, which is pretty impressive, probably quite rare. Manual for a core box I'll get to in a moment. Yep, loads of history. So that is an added bonus. And then over here, we've got a few things I want to sort out. So things like this really annoy me. This is just the finishing trim. I don't want to tear it off. It is quite brittle, but I'm hoping I can stick that on with something. Don't know that I'm going to be able to do much with that. But the drawers are pretty grim. Cupboards are quite big, which is nice. And all of the clips work. We've got a water filter there. I've got to make all of the electrics work. Let's get past the curtains. Up here we've got the control unit, and I can't make it work at the moment. Even if I go onto car battery, I've got no lights, no pump, no water level. There is an underfloor water tank which I need to clean out. So I didn't realise these came with water tanks. And then over here we've got our sink. These are quite cool. So this just pops up and slots into there. And then we've got our little tap. I don't know, I'm guessing the pump switch, it just runs constantly, which is a bit weird and possibly something I can do with that, but we'll see. So put that down there. This one here is 3-burner hob. Again, need to make sure that works. These lights would indicate there is an issue with the lighting, because these strip lights are all around the back, and all of this stuff here we can take down because I don't even know why it's there. Lights in the back, I want to change these. In the Renault we got, I did change these for units that have USB plug-ins, so I think that would be quite a good something else to add on. This here, part of me doesn't want to open this. It is a fridge, it's a core box, and it's grim. I need to clean it. So again, if you want to see that, wait till the last video. I think I'll open it for you guys then. In the back, we've got massive cupboard. Underneath here, there's another cupboard with 2 gas bottles, apparently. I can only see one in there, but maybe the other one's behind it. I haven't looked that far. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty much what you see. Obviously, the seat I'm sitting on is a rock and roll bed. So I'm guessing a split pin out, unhook that. Like I said, I haven't done this before. I know it works because the guy did it in, the guy I bought it from, where it was advertised, he'd already done it. It was in one of the pictures. So I'm assuming now I just go inside and lift the top up. A lot of you guys are going to be watching me going, no, don't do it like that. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Here's another thing that's broken. That should be I think there should be more of a handle on that so I can lock that up there in place. And then that one I can't even reach, so I'm wondering, oh, hello, what does that do? Oh, I see. Oh, that, I love awesome engineering like this. Right, so I now know what that does. I think what you do is you then use that to push, oh, like that, and it pushes it all the way along, which is really clever. I really quite like that, but I can't get that to go up far enough in the first place. So I'm probably missing something. No, that doesn't come off. So that's something I need to look at anyway. And then yeah, this bit here, does it lock into? Yeah, just locks into there, makes the bed up top. So technically this sleeps 4, and I believe I did find seatbelts under there. So this is a 4-berth, 4-sleep, 4-seat. Yeah, the guy I bought it from promised me this didn't, the roof didn't leak. Now this skylight, I'm not going to open it because I'm going to replace it, because it's not falling down, but it's all taped up on top. Let's see if I can get this down now that I've put that up. There we are. I'm going to attempt to pull this down. So this has got a pull strap for this side, and I've just noticed this side doesn't have one. So again, that's something else we'll have to invest in. These curtains obviously do come up, so yes, when the pop top's up, you don't get your face dragged in curtain. But again, I might try and do something to tie them out the way, just because I think it'll be a bit nicer. But yeah, in theory, if I pull on that, it should pull that, oh, there you go, and then the roof comes down with it. I think a little bit of grease on the runners on either end would be beneficial. Subscribe, like the video, and I'm now going to try and get that down.